Good. And then so today, let's begin lying back on your mat. I'll make a slight little adjustment so everyone can see just a little better. All right, so this is gonna be my left side facing the computer screen. So find your comfortable way all the way down onto the mat. Um, uh, Oh, the other thing I forgot to say is now teaching live in front of people, I'm also wearing a mask, and none of these people know me very well, so they don't know that I'm trying to make jokes like 100% of the time, and they really can't read my face. So it's nice to be with other people, but I would still say it's awkward. All right, and with that said, let's go ahead. Everybody make sure you're muted, and then press your heels. Center of the heels are going to anchor into the floor. And then just with your arms overhead, so like 1 inch above the floor, I want you to pull the base of your rib cage down and feel your whole spine lengthen just because you've pulled that down. Good. So if your thumbs are resting on the floor, now lift them just like 0.5 centimeter up from the floor. Pull your belly all the way in. Good. And then exhale, bring your arms here to your sides. And then again, now your pinkies, feel them just literally 1 inch above the floor. Keep pulling the rib cage down so the base of the ribs is not quite touching the floor, but moving in that direction. And then you'll exhale, lift your head and chest. Good, so take a second, point and flex your feet here. Feel that your pelvis is balanced and neutral, meaning that your hip bones are all here on the same horizontal plane. And then exhale, lift the head and chest just a hair higher. Now raise your right foot 1 inch off of the floor, and I want you to lightly pulse this leg down and up. We're gonna go 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good, now let the heel is gonna reach, so it's right alongside your opposite leg, and then we're gonna stretch it out. So you'll go 5 and 4 and just 1 inch above the floor, letting the heel reach, pull right back in. Very nice. So now pause with that foot down. Inhale, lower the head and chest. Take your arms over your chest, and then you're going to exhale, press and lift. So this time your pelvis is going to come off of the floor, but a really small little lift. And we're going to take a little lift for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Just hold here for a moment. Your arms float out to the sides, and now the arms just 1 inch off of the floor. The pelvis is lifted. Float them down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let the rib cage pull in. Set those bones back down. Take the arms overhead. Stretch your right leg out. Good. Now once again, thumbs just 1 inch above the floor. Float them to your sides. Lift the head and chest. Check in with your neutral pelvis so you could place your palms flat on your hips and pubic bone. Arms out, shoulder blades up. The left leg now is going to lightly lift down and up from the floor. So press the heel in as you lift. So right heel pushes in as the left heel comes up. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Refirm the belly. And now exhale, pull the heel so it's just grazing 1 inch above the floor. Here we go, out and in. Let's go 2 and 1. Very nice. Now push that foot into the floor, lowering the head and chest. Take your 2 arms over the chest, and then exhale. You're gonna lift the pelvis and lower the arms. So here we go, down and up. Really push into the left foot as you lift, and that's gonna engage your hamstring. Good, and we're gonna take that 1 more time, 2 and 1. Hold for just a moment, feeling again the bones of the pelvis can be balanced even though your legs are in different positions here. So now exhale, lowering your head and chest. Take your arms just again overhead, and 1 and oh, I lied. Lift the pelvis right back up. Float the palms down and up. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Inhale. I want you to also feel that the weight in your left foot is even. And the more even your weight is, the more engagement through the glute and hamstring is required. Good. So stretch through the toes, through the foot, through the heel, lowering your pelvis right back down. So now your fingertips are just above the floor. And then I want you to change the position of the two legs. So you're gonna tap a heel out and in. And again, try to keep this action nice and low. So you're barely, barely lifting up. You're pulling the belly in, and we're gonna go 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. So now your 2 feet together, tap them, 3, 2, 1, nice and low. Reach them out just a hair more, tap 3, 2, 1. Reaching out last time, tap 3, 2, 1. Push the heels in, slide the legs out, and now you're gonna pull heels together, toes apart, and then we're gonna try to reorient here. So now let the palms come to face up. Slide your shoulder blades down the back. Try that just a few times. The arms reach out, they pull right in. The arms reach out, they pull right in. The arms reach out, they pull right in. Exhale, pull your belly deep. And before you lift your head, I want you to take your right foot, lift it off of the floor, and then tap the heel into the left heel. Take 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Exhale, lift your head and chest. And now you're gonna take the toe, let it touch the opposite knee, reach the heel right back out. So here you go, 5, and again, keeping the heel nice and low. It's almost like a passe on the floor. 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Now holding that leg all the way out, circle the right leg in the hip socket, keeping the hips, the pelvis nice and level. 3 and 2 and 1. Cambiamos la dirección, change the direction. It's a 3, a 2, and a 1. Very nice. So exhale, lowering that leg, lowering your head and chest. Once again, feel the arms now float an inch from the floor, elbows nice and soft. And then your left heel, again, we're still heels together, toes apart, external rotation. Good. So before you lift your head, lift the left leg an inch and then tap it into the right heel. You'll take 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Lift your head and chest all the way. Your belly pulls in. Now it's toe to heel, staying nice and low for 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. So now from here, let that leg come all the way out, and you're gonna circle from in the hip socket. 3 and 2 and 1. And now we're gonna circle the other way. 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. 2 heels together, 2 arms overhead. Take a big breath, front of the ribs, drawing deep. And now leave your arms where they are. Feel your scapula pull in. And then see if you can let the sitting bones come 1 inch from the floor. So just the sits lifting, and you're gonna take that 10, 9, 8. So you're just 1 inch above the floor, heels together, toes apart. 3 and 2 and 1. Exhale, lower that down. Now you're gonna lift your head and chest. Now take the heels just 1 inch above the floor, those two together, 1 inch. And see if you can just go up an inch, down an inch with the heels for 10, 9, 8. Deep belly, strong here, neutral pelvis. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now beat the heels. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now draw the knees in. Take your arms right back overhead. Exhale, lift the pelvis, stretch the hips for just a moment. Good. Lower the pelvis down. Interlace the fingers. Move your hands behind the head. Exhale, reach the heels up. Now take the heels right back in front of the sitting bones. So you're going to stretch and reach, pull right back in. Stretch, reach, right back in. Here we go. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold the legs out. Left heel beats the right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right heel beats the left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 heels. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, draw your knees in over your chest. Let your shoulder blades pull down the back. Big scoop of the belly. So now
you're gonna pull the navel in and lift the thigh bones up, right? So navel pulls in, sitting bones, pelvis tips towards the sky. Exhale, try that again. Again, feel how low your legs are staying low to the ground, and you're just gently allowing your pelvis to rise up and lower back down. Here we go, 5. And exhale, rising up, 4. Exhale, rising up, 3. And exhale, rising up, 2. And exhale, 1. Very nice. So now from here, set the pelvis back down, stretch and extend your 2 legs out. Lower your arms. You're going to inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Elbows soft. How low can you stay with your arms? Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands to the inner thighs. Lower the legs slightly. Here we go. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Hands to the thighs. Last time, lower just a hair more. So you're lowering the legs, scooping the shoulder blades 1 inch from the floor. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dos más. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend the knees, lowering your head and chest. This time, lift the pelvis, squeeze the knees together. So my feet are touching, and every time I lift, I'll tap my knees into one another, and then exhale, allow the bones of the pelvis to release to the floor. Let the vertebra articulate into the mat. And we're gonna take this 3 and down, taking 2 and down, take 1, hold. Now just the left knee into the right. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now just the right knee into the left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now 2 knees together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the knees squeezing, lower the bones of the pelvis back down to the mat. Interlace your fingers, hands behind the head. Stretch your shin bones out, rotate your ribs to the left. We're gonna lower back down, let the head come down. Extend the 2 shins and rotate your ribs to the left. Inhale, we lower. So your knees and hips stay right where they are. The shin bones extend and the ribs rotate. Here we go. Take 3 and down. Taking 2 and down. Taking 1. Good. Now from here, can you hold and pulse the ribs? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cambiamos la dirección. You're going to change the direction. Rotate opposite side. Pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale back to the center. Let your hands now come to your shin bones. Rock your back slightly. Fingertips here back behind your tobillos, your ankles, and you're gonna exhale, rock to a seated position. Let the heels barely live right above the floor. Let's try that again. You'll rock back, you'll exhale, come up, and you'll rock back. And from here, hold just a moment. So let the left arm come alongside the ear, right arm alongside the ear, left heel, light tap into the floor. 3, 2, 1. Now the right heel, light, tiny steps. You should feel this should be all core. 3, 2, 1. Very nice. So now 2 heels. 3, scoop into the belly to do so. 2 and 1. Rest your hands here. Now front of the thighs, rib cage pulls in, rocking back. And exhale up. This time left toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So from the shin bone, 2 toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Exhale. Place your hands on the shins. Push your shins into the hands. Drop the elbows, shoulders down. Exhale, rocking back. And coming right back up. Excellent. So now right leg extends. Good. And I want you to try that 3 times. Right leg extend. Good. You can apply a little pressure with your hand to make your quadricep work a little more. Hold that leg out. Keep this pressure. Exhale. Meciendo atrás. You're going to rock back. Find the belly. Good. So now we're going to try that same thing, left leg. Push your hand into the shin to help you engage your quadricep more deeply, to help you find more estabilidad, more stability here. Good. Let's do this one more time. Hold that bit of pressure. Exhale. Rock it back. And then right back up. Good. We're going to try that with 2 legs. Here we go. 3. And down. And 2. Push, push, push with the hands. Good. So feel the belly. Feel the shoulder blades. Go. Let's do this one more time. Hold. And then keep that pressure there. And exhale. Rock it back. Good. Inhale. And exhale up. This time, hands move to your ankles. Belly squeezes. It lowers your torso. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Check in with your neck, side to side. Exhale. Push into the feet. Scoop your belly in. Tailbone towards your heels. And you lift up. 3, and 2, and 1. Right leg. We're going to lower down. 3, and 2, and 1. Inhale. Exhale. Rising up. 3, and 2, and 1. Changing legs. Left leg. Here we go. Down. 3, and 2, and 1. Inhale. Exhale. Coming up. 3, and 2, and 1. Good job. 2 legs. Can we do this? Sit up tall for just a moment. Put your feet on the floor if you need to. Exhale. We'll come back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. And exhale. Lifting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to the ankles. Now press your thigh bones back as the chest opens, as the upper arm bones pull back. Abdomen draws deep. You rock back. Inhale. And exhale. Find the sitting bones once again. Both feet to the floor. Good. So now sitting up. Can you reach all the way back and allow your elbows to touch the floor? Oh, and then take the elbows down and up. 5, 4, 3, 1 inch, 2, 1. Exhale, lift. Good. Sit up nice and tall. Let the chest open towards your 2 shin bones. Good. And then from here, I'm going to squeeze, take my hands just 1 inch underneath my thighs here. And then my toes, my thighs are going to lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Right leg stretches out, staying low to the floor. Right back in. Out and in. 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Opposite leg nice and low. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. 2 feet out and in. They reach out. They reach in. They reach out and in. Out. Hold the end. Hands to the ankles. Heel puppy. You're going to float back, balance on your shoulder blades. And exhale. Find yourself lifted. Bring your palms now right over your feet. Good. And then just from there, arms up. And then exhale. Let's lift everything like 1 inch. Arms reaching overhead. Exhale. Lift an inch. Good. Arms. And lift. Last time, hands to your ankles. You're going to rock back. Good. Now back here, you may be able to stretch your legs and extend the thighs, pressing into the arms. And then we're going to exhale, find ourselves seated, and roll towards the computer screen. Good. So let's start here for a moment. Top hand on the hip, and you're going to open and close just the top knee. Here we go. Try this a couple more times. 2, 1. Good. So now right top foot onto the bottom foot. Tap. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Extend the leg. Reach it back. Extend and reach. Extend and reach. 2 and 1. Very nice. Now let that leg come slightly forward. It taps. You could take this arm over your head if your hips feel stable. 3, 2, 1. The leg extends. It pulls back. You extend and back. 2 and 1. Very nice. Now the leg floats right behind you. Move this hip bone forward as the femur moves back. And then the leg down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, reach. Exhale, reach. Exhale, reach. 2. Exhale, reach. 1. Good. Press that foot. This is the top foot down into the floor. Lift the pelvis, big stretch. The arm can come overhead. Good. Lower that down. We're going to repeat that a couple of times. Arm comes up as the pelvis, so arm comes overhead. As the pelvis lifts, pelvis lowers down slowly with control. The arm circles back. It lifts. The pelvis comes up. Good. That one more time. Exhale, lifting. And now your top leg, your right leg, once again, can lift and stretch. Lift and stretch. You could take the arm and leg together for 3 and 2 and 1. Excellent. Setting that foot back down on the floor. Stretch your arms in the same direction as your legs. Just get a little stretch on the left or opposite side of your back. Good. And then I'm going to walk my feet around. Try that same sequence, or more or less the same sequence, on the other side. So the knee opens and it closes. Abrimos, cerramos. So just feel the knee joint floating here. 3, 2, and 1. Now hold it open. This top arm can lift if it's feeling comfortable. Tap the foot into the bottom foot. Tiny little tap. 3, 2, 1. Now stretch and reach. 3 and 2 and 1. Good. The foot comes slightly in front of the bottom foot. Taps 5, 4. This is from the hip. 3, 2, 1. Now this is extension from the shin. 3, or from the knee joint, reaching the shin. 2 and 1. Exhale. Now the leg moves slightly behind you. And we're going to tap down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leg reaches out. It pulls right back in. Leg reaches out. It pulls right back in. Leg reaches out. It pulls right back in. Last time. Excellent. So now, big breath. Exhale. Open the pelvis. Take the arm overhead. As the pelvis comes down, the arm can sweep forward. Exhaling to lift. Each time, getting a big stretch. Exhaling to lift. Good. We're going to do this one more time. Exhale to lift. Now hold. Top leg can extend down and up. You can reach the arm into it. Let's go. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Let that leg, hip, pelvis come down. Now this top arm comes next to your bottom hand. And you're just going to rotate here onto all fours and create a little cat-cow with your back. Ah, salud. Bronwyn sneezed the other day and she said, bless you, Bronwyn. I was like, good job. Someone's got to be looking out for you. All right, tap your feet here into the floor. Right and left. So the top of the foot is going in, in, in. Good. Now with just the right, tap 5, 3, 2, 1. Just the left, taps 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. 2. Good. Now the thighs move back and then the hips move forward. So the thighs move back, the hips now move forward. The thighs are moving back, hips coming forward. Try that a couple more times. Good. And I want you to see if you can get to where your hips are just beneath your rib cage, your belly is pulled in, and then with just your knee joint, let it come up. We'll go 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Now reach that weight back. Same thing. You're going to lift back up, lift the knee. Now from here, curl the toes under, point and flex the back foot. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Set it right back down. Reach the hips. Arms float up for 5
and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Float the hips, pelvis right back down, and now you're gonna curl your right toes under, lift the knee down and up. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Right back down, stretching over the leg. Oh, inhale. From here, lifting the knee. Now the foot is gonna point and flex so the toes can tap the floor. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Very nice, setting that foot right back down, letting your hips lower. Turn the toes over, reach the arms up, and we'll go 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Now this time, the arms float all the way up. You open your chest. The weight floats back. You come right back up. The weight floats back. You come right back up. We're going to go 3 and up. Now 2 and up. Now 1. Hold this up. Bring your hands here back behind your head. Flat back. 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to exhale. Tap the elbows into the floor right in front of your knees. Open the chest. Flat back. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Belly pulls in. Make this about your abdomen. As you lower, opening the chest. Now reaching back. 3, 2, 1. And all the way back over. Let's do this one more time. Inhale and exhale. Hold your flat back. Can you be back here for 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Tapping the elbows into the floor. This time, press your forearms into the mat. Curl your 10 toes. Let the hips, the pelvis stretch as you come all the way up. Good. And then this is the left leg. Leg closest to the computer screen. I want you to reach it up. Tap it right back down to the opposite leg. So you reach as high as you can go. Right back down. Reach as high as you can go. Right back down. Try that one more time. Now the heel into the sky. Pushing, pushing like you're kicking the sky here. 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Very nice. Big stretch all the way up. Good. And then from here, let's let that leg come down. Let your 2 hips come down. Reach your hips back. Sweeping the arms, opening the chest. Good. Floating the arms right back down where they were. Exhale, lifting the hips. Good. And now I'm going to get a deep stretch and lift the opposite leg all the way up, right back down where it was. All the way up, 2, 3, right back down. So the leg can externally rotate as you lift it. 2, and 1. Now hold that leg lifted and pulse the heel into the sky for 10, 9, and 8, and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Exhale, releasing that leg. Take 2 knees to the floor. Walk your hands towards the computer screen. Exhaling up. Good. And then floating right back down. So creating that undulation. Again, right back down. So that one more time. Good. And then I want you to hold your arms out, sweep them, and then clap them together. Open and clap in. Open and clap in. Open, clap in. Hold the palms in, elbows. Reach forward, now into the ribs. Elbows reaching forward as the thighs move back into the rib cage. Last time. Good. Hold. Place the palms here into the floor. Opposite arm and leg. Float up and down. So you're just going to alternate and lift each limb. Arriba y abajo. All the way up and all the way down. All the way up, all the way down. So I'm going to pause with my right leg lifted and then just pulse it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release it. Opposite side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release it. Right side comes right back up. This time I'm leaving my arm down so I can really focus on reaching my shin bone out. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Exhale, the leg comes right back down. Opposite side, out and in. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Exhale into the reach and 1. Now setting that leg down, stretching yourself up. Reach over towards the leg. Big stretch. Pull your elbows wide as you take yourself just a little closer to that leg. Good. And then we're going to inhale. Use your abdomen. Come up. I want you to try that just a few times. A very useful stretch here to be able to engage the obliques as you come over, reaching and up, reaching and up. Last time, reaching, and then this time, open away from the leg. Good. And try this again with that little lesson. How low can that bottom arm come? Just 1 inch above the floor. Can you circle it? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Opposite direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Exhale, bring that arm down. Now your top arm and leg are going to lift together, lower together, and it's 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Now hand and foot back behind you, and then they reach. We'll go 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Hold that stretch for just a moment. Good. And then I want you to see if you can lightly come up. Balance. Set that leg down. Bring your 2 arms back, facing forward onto all fours. And from here, the leg is going to reach. This is your right leg going out now, all the way, or your left leg, whatever leg you didn't do, take it out. And the abdomen pulls in. You stretch, reach towards it, and exhale right back up. So we're going to stretch, reach towards the legs, let the fingertips lightly tap anywhere, and come right back up. Very nice. Let's do this one more time. So you're feeling the oblique wall right through here, through the ribs and the hips, takes you over. All right, same thing. It's going to do that here. I wish we'd done this 5 times. But just feel that for a second, how the obliques take the spine over. And we'll do it on the other side somehow, some way. We'll figure it out. And now can you hold 1 inch above the floor? So you're feeling this is as good a plank as you could ever do. Right here, obliques. Feeling them? Pulgares arriba. Good. So now exhale, top arm reaches over, and then we lift down and up. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Now from here, you're going to exhale hand to foot. It's 5 and tap 4 and tap 3 and tap 2 and tap 1. Very nice. Hold this hand and foot together. Big stretch. Good. And then can you find a little bit of balance here as you release? And then because we didn't do it on the other side, just take that left leg out once again. And I want you to feel this engagement, right? It's so powerful to be able, here's the thing, when you're strong here, you strain less here and here. So very worthwhile strength to develop, right? As you're moving through these variety of postures. Can you feel your obliques doing the work to take your head down and up? It's very heavy, your head, in relationship to the rest of your body. Good, so now pause with that arm down. Take the opposite arm with you. Press, lift back up into a down dog. Good, and then in your down dog, you can turn your fingertips in slightly. Give a few good pushes out and in with your arms. So this is active, alive through the shoulders. Good, release through your head. And we'll take that last time. Now walking your hands back. Let's go right and left and right. Good. Shake your head no. Nod your head yes. Let your back release. And then let's give your blanket a little break. It'll go to the side of the mat. Let the fingertips now kind of trail up the legs as you bring yourself to a standing position. So now let's go back with the thighs, out with the arms. Try this with me a few times. We'll reach back, 2, 3, we'll reach up. 2, 3, we'll reach back. 2, 3, we'll come up. 2, 3, we'll reach back. 2, 3, coming up. 2, 3, last time back. Good. Elbows pull in as the thighs reach back. So you just want to feel your arms centered, strong, capable. Here we go. Now reach the arms back and take the thighs down and up. We'll go 10 and 9 and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now take opposite elbow to thigh. Exhale, reach. Opposite elbow to thigh. Reaching back up. Good. So making that work happen through, once again, those hard-working obliques. Good. So now let's pause with one elbow down and then just pulse the thighs. 5, 4, maybe that elbow taps the thigh each time. 2 and 1. Inhaling up, opposite side, keeping your kneecaps as parallel as possible. 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Exhale, stand it up, voila, and let's pick up our weights. So, here we go. Heels together, toes apart. And your weights just here at your sides. We'll start here. Why not? All right, then in this position, let the elbows move wide, let the thighs move out, and you're gonna exhale, sweep. Here we go. We'll take 3 and up. Take 2 and up. Take 1, right back up. Good. So now as we lower, I want you to reach one heel. This is my right, 2 arms. Take 3 more. 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Exhale right back into the center. We'll do that again. Pull the weights out. One elbow, or one knee lifts, one heel lifts, and then we reach. Take 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Exhale right back up. Here we go. Lowering down 2 heels, 2 arms. So here we go. Heels in, elbows in, reach 5, reach 4, reaching 3, reaching 2, and reaching 1. Hold. Whoa, can we hold? Pulse the knees. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Step each leg just a little bit wider. So now you're going to let one arm cross your midline as you bend the knees. One arm moves across. So we go out, right back in. We move out and in, moving out and in, moving out and in. One more time with each arm. Good. So now knees move out, 2 weights up. Knees move out, 2 weights up. Good. Here we go. 3 and 2 and 1. Can we hold down here? Right heel lifts and you pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 heels. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels down. Opposite elbow to thigh. So you're going to reach and right back up. Then reach, right back up. Then reach, right back up. Reach and up. Reach and up. I want to pause on bottom here. Take that bottom arm out and then work the bicep. 3 and 2 and 1. Exhale. Lowering, reaching. I think all of our activities, everything we do, teaches us more about teaching And right now, gardening, or I should say weeding, is teaching me a lot about how to be strong in effective, intentional ways. 2 and 1. Exhale right back into the center. Take your 10 toes, lift them, turn to face forward, and you're gonna reach out, find a flat back. So in gardening, it's like you've really got to be able to find, especially gardening around big agave cactus, which is a lot of my life, requires a kind of being able to be in your core and reaching out into the air and not getting poked by things. So a lot of little small muscle control. Good, let's hold back here, pulse 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, bring the elbows in, and then opposite elbow to knee. I'm gonna reach, tap across, reach, tap across. Same thing, really use the obliques as you move. Reach, tapping across, reach, tapping across, reach, tapping across, reach. Good, let's hold on one side, tap the elbow in and out. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Exhale, back to the center, reaching over one leg, and then the opposite arm comes out and in. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Excellent. Stack that up. Step your feet all the way together. Arms up, and then arms right over your chest. So take the weights overhead, float them back behind you. Exhale, pull into the center. Weights overhead, float them back behind you. Exhale into the center. One more time, weights overhead, float them back behind you, all the way into the center. So now your weights are going to reach out. As they come in, lift the heels. So a few rounds. Heels, reaching out. Heels lift, reaching out. Last time, heels. Good. Hold the arms, circle. 5, 4, and 3, 2, 1. Other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, release. Check in with your neck. Nice and slow, steady, easy. Good, so now I'm gonna turn. This is my right side facing the computer screen. I'm gonna lower back and let my arms just float down and up. Good. Good, and so now, with just my right arm, track that whole movement just a few times. Weight alongside the ear, and then back. Weight to the ear, and back. Last time, weight, and back. We'll try that left side. Weight moves up. Feel your whole shoulder. So you don't want the arm to swing. You want the arm to engage completely and totally all the way. Good. Just feel how that is. There's a shift there. Bend the knees, 2 arms back. Bend the knees, 2 arms back. Bend the knees, 2 arms back. We're gonna hold, pulsing 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Sending your weights all the way down. Melt the top of your head to the floor. Shake your head no. Nod your head yes. Good. And then we're gonna exhale, bring ourselves all the way up. My right side facing the computer screen. Gonna take the toe, reach out and in. So it's just 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Now same thing out to the side. 5 and it's like swing dancing. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Leg moves back in, back in, back in, back in. 3 and 2 and 1. Switching sides. Shake it out first, always. Now the left side, out, in, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Left leg out and in to the side, 5 and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Very nice. Now the leg behind you. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Very nice. Step it in. Shake it out. So now 2 arms forward. Exhale. I just want you to take arms forward, knee up. Arms forward as the leg comes forward. As the knee comes up, take the arms wide. So we'll go 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Very nice. Step some weight now into that front leg. The back toes lift up. Same thing, arms in 5 as the knee comes in. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Very nice. Let that leg come in. And now with your opposite leg, the left leg's gonna reach out and your 2 arms come forward. Then we lift and open, taking 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Very nice. Stepping weight, arms are forward. Transfer the weight into the front leg. Reach the back leg, toes into the floor. Exhale, rising up. 5. Exhale, 4. Exhale, 3. Exhaling, 2. Exhale, coming up. 1. Very nice. Now from here, pause. Arms are up. Right leg is back. Lift that toe 10 inches. Oh, 2 inches from the floor. 5 toes. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out to the side, 10 inches. 10 times 2 inches. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out in front, 10 times 2 inches. 10, 9, 8, whatever. I can't talk. 3, 2, and 1. Right back in, reversing. Here we go. Arms are up, down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. This is the opposite leg. 2, 1. To the side, down and up. It's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's right out in front. It's down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step into that leg. I'm at the front of my mat. I'm going to exhale, see if I can round over, kind of bring myself into a standing ball. So I've crossed opposite hands. So I've got opposite hand to ankle here. And then I'm going to exhale, extend my legs. Stretch and breathe for a moment. You can even push your hands into the tops of your feet for just a moment. And perhaps change the cross of the hands. Exhale, lower that back down. Now beginning to let your fingertips come to the floor. Let your sitting bones lower down. And then let's take our hands for just a moment to the right leg. Breathe. Good. Let that right leg come across your midline, reach your ribs over to the left. Good. And now the right ankle to the left thigh. And you can let your arms float back and then just rock your hips side to side. Good. Uncrossing those legs and then allowing your weight to rise up. Let's put our hands here on the left leg or whatever leg you haven't done yet. Flexing the foot, let that leg cross the midline as you reach your ribs toward it. Good. Inhale, move yourself right back into the center. And then we're gonna exhale, begin this lowering down, left ankle, right thigh. Good. And then lightly rock your hips side to side. Good. Getting a little stretch through the middle. Good. And then let's exhale. Allow your head, chest, torso to come all the way down. put your hands on this is my right shin, and then again, just rock your hips and back here for a moment. Good. Use an exhale, extend all of the limbs. Now it's right ankle to the left thigh. And once again, you're over. Stretching here. Good. And then from here, let's uncross your two legs and let the knees now sweep from side to side. So maybe they're coming to touch towards the elbows of your arms extended. Good, and then you're gonna let the soles of the feet come down to the floor. Let your hands rest over your eyes for just a moment and take 5 deep breaths in this dark spot. So yeah, you can let your exhales get longer. Let them move through your nose. You might be able to use your thumbs to apply a little pressure between the ears and the cheekbones. Discovering if you have any hidden tightnesses, discomforts that need your attention. Take a moment now to take your two thumbs together and push in between your eyebrows. Just applying a little pressure. Again, continuing to allow your exhales to elongate. And then letting your hands rest on your abdomen and maybe letting your two legs extend for just a moment. Let your breaths go deep. Let your brow and your jaw soften. And then we'll sweep our two arms up. Long full body stretch here. Hug your two knees in. We're gonna roll to one side. Then push up into a seated position. Good. We'll bring our palms together before the heart, bow the head, close the eyes. Your practice, everyone, is a gift. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.